Hi yoga friends, welcome to my mat, my world. Please join me for slow flow. I'm going to set the time. It will be between 20 and 25 minutes. So when you're ready, meet me on the floor in child's pose. Relax and breathe. When you're ready, coming up to bird dog pose. Push away, one arm, one leg, opposite sides of the body. Exhale, push away. Inhale, neutral. Relax, dig the toes, find your down dog. Shake your head, let gravity have your hair. Paddle your heels down and up. Relax into this pose. Soften the knees, push the glutes toward the top of the wall. Release the pose just slightly and widen the feet. From right here, once again, push back. And then drop one hand toward the feet. And moving to neutral, drop the other hand toward the feet. And moving to neutral. And coming into plank. So you can keep your feet wide or you can bring them a little closer together. And knees down. Coming into cat-cow. Exhale, push the belly up. And inhale the belly down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. And one more time. Coming to neutral, bringing the right knee forward. And pushing the left toe behind, so toward the back of the room, and open up. And relax, stretching that front foot down the mat and opening for gate pose. If you like, bringing that hand down and turning the knees the same direction, coming into a nice hamstring stretch right here. And bringing that foot back, whoops, and taking the other foot forward. Coming up, kick the foot back, open, and release, straightening your leg, and then lean. Bringing the hands down, turning the knees the same direction and stretching forward. You can bend down, touching your nose to your knee if you have that flexibility. And release the pose, bringing that knee back, trying to, and moving to down dog once again. Walking the toes a little closer together. Raise the right foot to the sky. And relax right here. When you're ready, bringing that toe down, taking the other one to the sky. And release. Walking the hands toward the feet. Holding right here for monkey pose. Bringing the glutes up, grabbing the elbows and moving to waterfall. So twisting left and right. And to neutral, coming up halfway. And holding right here, scooting the glutes back, opening the chest, looking at your mat, not at your feet, at your mat. And when you have your bearings, soften the knees, bringing the hands back and coming up. Inhale, bringing those hands to the heart center. Stepping to the top of the mat. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Hands wherever feels good for you. You're scooting the glutes back. You're opening the chest. Stepping the left foot back for warrior one. It's a smaller step. If you have the flexibility, you are welcome to take that foot back a little further. I like to teach it a little shallow. Knee over the ankle in the front, your hips are pointed forward, bringing the fingertips to the sky. Continue to breathe. Bringing the hands down and opening the chest, clasping those fingers behind. And then moving the fingers to skier's pose, straightening your front leg and coming over. Once again, we are looking at the mat. We're trying to keep our chest open. Our fingertips are back. And coming up for warrior one once again. Hips are forward, knee over the ankle in the front. If you're not sure, take a look. Bringing the hands down, slide that left foot back for a lunge. So coming into lunge, toes are pointed the same direction. Fingertips move up, making it a crescent pose. Open for warrior two. Take a look at that front knee. Is it over the ankle? The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Straighten your front leg. Push forward, cocking the back hip out. And then bring the hands down for triangle pose. Soften the knee. Drop that hand to the floor if you can and open it up or take it overhead. Coming up for warrior two. Step to the top of the mat, inhaling all the way up. And exhale, bring it to the heart center. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, chair. Hands wherever you like, opening the chest. The glutes are scooted back. Hands behind. Soften the knees a little and coming up. Bring the hands to the heart center. Step the right foot back for warrior one. That back toe is about 45 degrees. Knee over the ankle in the front. Push those hips forward and bring those fingertips up. Bring those hands around to the back. You're going to make little tiny fists right back here on your little hip bones. Pushing the elbows back and maybe a little bit together, opening the chest. Release the hands, straightening your front leg and coming over for pyramid. Warrior one once again. Fingertips up. Bringing those hands to the heart center. Slide the right foot back for a lunge. And crescent. And you can definitely do this with the knee down if you like. Continue to breathe. Open for Warrior two. So our feet basically stayed where they were on the mat. The back one just changed position. The front one is still pointed forward. Straightening your front leg. Press forward, letting that back hip move out, and drop the front hand down for triangle. Soften your front knee and leave that low hand low. Bring that back up and over the top if you like. Your choice. For me, that squeezes my trap just a little bit, so I like to go up. But you pay attention to your body. Coming up for Warrior two. And when you're ready, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down. Step the feet back one at a time or hop back. Finding a plank. Taking the knees down for child's pose. When you're ready, coming to a seated pose first. And stretching down the mat into a supine position. Moving the fingertips overhead. Push the toes and the fingertips away from one another. Exhale and inhale, relax. Exhale, push away. Inhale, relax. And exhale. And in. From right here, bringing the knees into the chest, we are rocking up for boat pose. Coming up. You're trying to keep the chest open right here, so that means pulling the shoulders back just a little. And release, stretching forward and relax. Inhaling and exhaling. Stretching the feet down the mat. Flex and point the toes. And stretch forward when you're ready. If you need to, you can make a slight bend in the knees. Your choice. Coming up, we are moving to the side. Use your forearm as your pillow and make quad stretch, heel toward the glute. Feeling the stretch down the front of the thigh and maybe into your hip flexor. When you're ready, roll back just a little bit and take that toe to the sky, reaching out, pulling that knee a little closer to the body. And relax. You may turn turn over and moving to the other side, or you can flip end to end like I'm doing. Same thing, moving to your side. Quad stretch first. Relax and breathe. Taking the toe to the sky. Get a hold of it wherever you're comfortable. I did roll my hips back a little bit. I'm not completely on my back, but I'm rolled back just a tiny bit. And release that leg rolling to the belly. Coming into Sphinx pose, pulling the head out of the shoulders and looking across the room or looking at the end of your mat or maybe your hands. What feels good for your head and neck? Just don't sink down in here, okay? Keep pressing up, be active. When you're ready, we are digging the toes. So come to knees first and raise the hips, then bring the knees in a little bit more and push back. Walking the hands back and move to a shoulder stretch. Open the arm, taking it underneath the body. And coming up and changing to the other side. Opening and pressing through. Stretch and relax. And releasing the pose. Moving to down dog. Paddling your heels if you're a little snug or a little tight. Walking the toes a little closer together and moving one foot to the sky. Releasing that toe and pushing the other one up to the sky. Big stretch down the back leg. Releasing the pose. Walking the feet toward the hands. And when you're ready, wrapping the hands around the legs. Monkey pose. And straightening, dropping the hands, moving to waterfall. And twist. Releasing your hands and coming to a half lift, placing the hands on the thighs if you like. Releasing the hands, soften the knees, coming up. And relax to the heart center. Great job, everybody. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Bring the hands to the heart center. Step the left foot back for warrior one. Remember warrior one. I'm going to stretch mine back just a little further than the first time through. Fingertips moving up, hips are pointed forward. Bringing the hands down, opening the chest, clasping the fingertips behind. If this were not comfortable or you needed a little different stretch, you could always do tricep stretch and release and do the other side. Releasing the hands, straightening your front leg and coming over for pyramid. If you have the flexibility, you are welcome to take your nose to the knee or your fingers to the floor. Coming up, warrior one. And bringing the hands down. Stretch that foot back, toes are pointed the same direction. Coming into a lunge, fingertips move up for crescent. And bringing the hands to the heart center. If your right knee is forward, your left elbow is going to connect. And bring your hands to heart center for a twist. If you like, you can stretch the hand down the leg and open up for a revolved twist, a revolved lunge. And release. That's a little hard to hold. Coming to warrior two. I was wiggling a little bit. Reverse the warrior. And coming to warrior two. Straightening your front leg. Push forward and find triangle. Coming into warrior two, soften that knee, coming up. We are changing ends of the mat. So when you're ready, step to the top of the mat, inhaling up, and exhale, chair. Bringing the hands to the heart center, stepping the right foot back for warrior one this time. Hips push forward, fingertips move up. If you like, take your fists into those little bones in your backside and push the elbows back, opening the chest. If you wanted a little different one, you could clasp the fingertips, pressing the palms away, rounding the spine. Releasing the hands, taking them back, straightening your front leg, and coming over for pyramid. Now if you want a little challenge, you can take those fingertips in front. You're really going to feel the back activate when you do that. Coming to warrior one, remember those hips are forward. And open for warrior two. Actually, not warrior two, let's go to a lunge. I'm sorry. And moving right to crescent. My left knee is forward, so my right elbow is going to connect with that knee. My hands are at heart center, and I'm going to release if I feel like it. Coming out of that pose, moving right to warrior two, and reverse the warrior. Warrior two, straightening your front leg, pushing forward, and drop that hand down for triangle. Warrior two, and stepping to the top of the mat. When you're ready, inhaling up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale down. When you're ready, taking the knees to the floor, and moving to cat-cow. Exhale, push the belly up. Inhaling the belly down. Exhale. And inhale. Release the hips to the glutes for child's pose. And coming to a comfortable seated position. Inhaling up, exhaling, lean to the side. Inhaling up. And the other side. Inhale. Exhale to heart center. Walking those fingers away. You can go to a straddle sit if you'd like. Coming in. Walking the fingertips behind. And opening the chest, looking up toward the top of the wall or the ceiling, whichever works for you. Continue to breathe and relax, inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twist. Last one. Inhale all the way up. And bring those hands to the heart center. Your slow flow is finished, but if you like, you are welcome to lay down and move into your Shavasana pose for 5 to 7 minutes, whatever works for you. Thank you for joining me, friends. Have a great week. Namaste.